Okay, so before we get into the video, I think it's really important that I let you know that you can be our fully 100% supportive in me getting one of our collaboration eyeshadow palettes tested for asbestos. I have been in communication with them and they have even offered to pay for the testing, but it's fine because, well, you'll see later in the video why it's fine. But either way, I mean, I would have been more than happy to have paid with my own money. I'm a bit self-conscious because I've got a very knobbly knee, and I was thinking, is my knobble on the camera shot? But oh well, it's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to let you all know that you can be are aware that I'm doing this. They're on board, they are supportive, and they have encouraged me to go ahead with this testing, which in my opinion, it just reinforces to me that you can be taking this very seriously and that they have nothing to hide, and they're, you know, more than happy for me to do this. So I'm really pleased with that, because I have been a massive supporter of You Can Be for many years now, and they've been nothing but amazingly brilliant and supportive of me and my channel. So, you know, I think their response to this, it only kind of reinforces what a outstandingly brilliant brand they are. I'm very confident that the test results will come back negative, but the primary reason why I want to get my palette tested is because I want to practice what I preach. And I have been in my last couple of videos about this topic. I've been preaching that I feel that cosmetic brands and manufacturers should be testing their products for asbestos, whether the regulatory body enforce it or not. I think that cosmetic brands should have asbestos awareness, and they should be making sure that they are including asbestos testing in their testing regimen. So it should just be something that they're doing anyway without it being enforced, if that makes sense. So yeah, so because I have been going on about this, I feel that because my name and my face is on this eyeshadow palette, I need to kind of not lead the way, because who am I? Like, really, who is she? I don't think I'll ever be leading anyone, but I feel like, you know, I have to not be hypocritical, and I really want to, you know, kind of, I want to maybe show that it can be done. Like, I'm not a cosmetic company, like I'm not in a company, I'm nothing, but yet, you know, if I can get a palette tested, and I know it's on a very small scale, and I get it, I get that there's costs attached to getting, you know, your makeup tested, but I think if you're going to be like, if you're like a serious conscientious makeup brand, I think that, you know, asbestos testing along with all other quality and safety testing, I don't think you can put a price on that, in my opinion, because at the end of the day, your customers should be everything, the health and safety, because at the end of the day, because ultimately the health and safety of your customers is or should be the most important thing to a brand. So I just want to show that it can be done. Anyway, with all of this being said, I'm going to let you actually watch the video, but I just felt like it was important that I just started off with letting you know that You Can Be are fully on board and supportive of this. So with all of that being said, I'm going to go and let you enjoy the video. Thank you so much as always for watching, for your support, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm just about to make the phone call to... Okay, so I had to eradicate the name of the company that I'm using to test the palette. I had to... Well, I didn't have to, but I've chosen to remove their name from this video. At the point of filming this, I've asked them if they would feel comfortable with their company name being included in the video, and I've not had confirmation back yet, so I just thought it's best to err on the side of caution. Who are the contractor that we use? I say we, the organisation that I work for. They do all of our asbestos sampling and testing. We have another contractor who deal with the actual removals of any asbestos. So I've been passed on the managing director's phone number by my colleague Paul, who kind of oversees the whole asbestos management program at my organisation. So I've never spoke to this guy before, ever, and I am feeling incredibly nervous. I always feel nervous anyway whenever it comes to phoning anyone, but I'm feeling extremely especially nervous today because this is such a random question, and I just think he's going to think, oh my gosh, she's crazy, like I've never been asked this before. And I have a feeling that they're not going to be able to do it, or I'm thinking that I just don't think they're going to be able to do it, honestly. But I'm gonna ask, because if I don't ask, then it's definitely a no. Okay, so you get to witness me in my natural habitat, just being so awkward. Like I've mentioned so many times in videos, you can actually witness firsthand now. So let's give him a call. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, do you ever do this before you call someone? And you'll be like, you'll practice it. So I'll be like, hey, my name's Anwen I'm calling because it's a bit random. Okay, let's just call. I'm calling. I'm doing it. He probably won't answer now. Watch.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service. The person you are calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone.
Oh, okay, so I got answer machine, and he's just I've got sent an automatic text saying, can I call you later? So I'll just say, yes, of course, no problem. Okay, so he's going to phone me, so I'll definitely be unprepared. I was here, prepared, ready, just ready to go, and I'm definitely not going to be prepared when he calls, so that's great. Okay, so take two. I'm going to try to phone the contractor again to see if I can book in the eyeshadow palettes for testing. Here we go. I've really geared myself up again for this. Just try to pump myself up for probably an innocuous conversation, but I just feel like it's so random. Like, I feel like Liam will never have been asked this before in his professional asbestos sampling career. So I just don't want him to laugh at me or think that I'm just like crazy, So anyway, let's give him a go. I feel like I'm going to burst out laughing. I can't. I need to be... This is not a laughing matter. Okay.
Welcome to the O2 message. The person you are calling is unable to take your call.
What's going
Please
on?
leave your message after the tone.
Look, I'm not leaving a message. Is this the busiest man in the world? Honestly, like, he must just be getting requests for asbestos sampling constantly. Like, just every minute of every day, people want him to sample asbestos potential. Oh, thank you so much for phoning. I had a bit of a random request with Paul. But this is kind of more of a personal request, and I don't know if you will have ever been asked this before, but I have a YouTube channel where I try out makeup, and there's been a few articles recently where asbestos fibres have been found in eyeshadow palettes, and I was wondering, would you test an eyeshadow palette? Do you know what? That's so fantastic, because I was worried that you were going to be thinking, oh my gosh, like this is the craziest request I've ever received, and I'm not like, that's just ridiculous. But oh, well, that's so good. Thank you so much. I'm really excited now as well about this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So that could not have gone any better. He is actually excited about this. I'm just feeling like really intrigued for one, excited, not in, and I know I shouldn't really feel excited, but I am kind of, because I don't know why I am actually, and I probably shouldn't be. Like, excited is probably the wrong word to use when I'm describing this, but I feel like, you know, this is the right thing to do, and I'm really, really pleased that the lovely guy that I've just spoken to was supportive, and it could kind of understand why I wanted to do it. I asked him if I could use the name of the company in my videos, but he needs to check that out with someone else, so I may not be able to say, because I just, you know, it's a technical thing obviously, but I will have a certificate. I mean, oh, I should have asked how long it was going to take, and I completely forgot, but I will have a certificate at some point so we can follow this along and, you know, see how it ends up. So I will definitely be putting up a follow-up video when I receive the results. It's going to be like, you know, when I did a pregnancy test, like, oh my gosh, what's the results going to be? I mean, different, but it was like a test. Like, oh my gosh, what are the results? I just saw a car go past, and the driver had like this big like N95 mask on, and I was just thinking, oh my gosh, like, will we need those masks going forward when we're using our makeup? Oh my gosh, like, really? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Oh, by the way, before I go, I'll just tell you about a funny little story that the lovely guy just told me. He said you'd be amazed at all the places that you find asbestos. He was working on a demolition project, and the client he was working for wanted him to test some like cement, and he was saying, I can't test cement. And then the contractor said, well, go buy a bag of soil and test that, and I bet you can do it. So he went off, bought some bags of soil, sent one off to the lab for testing, and gave the other one to his wife so that they could use it for their reasons. Got the results back, and the results were positive. And then he was running home to go tell his wife, opened the door as she was putting the soil into the tortoise cage. I mean, really. And he was like, no! So it just goes to show, you know, asbestos, it can be everywhere. I know asbestos can be in soils, because that's one of the aspects that I remembered from my learning. But oh my gosh, guys. Right, let's see. It's on. It's on. I don't know how I'm doing this. It's on. Anyway, guys, I know I'm a bit at risk of being, I am annoying. Not at risk, I am annoying. But anyway, I'll update you as soon as I have more info. So watch out for part 2. Okay, so this is my palette. I'm just going to get it packaged up. Do I have an envelope, though, is the question. And do you know what? I do not think I do. I've got stickers. I've got a shopping list that I forgot to take to the shopping. I've got an air freshener. I've got tons of birthday cards. A cable for something. Happy birthday. What do I not have any? Oh, I've got this. Oh, perfection. It's perfection right here. Okay, right, so let's do this. Okay, so I wanted to include like a thank you card, say like thank you for doing this, and I don't have any thank you cards, but I have this. So I just thought, yeah, this will do. This will do. So I'm going to just like write a little thank you note, and I'm going to attach it to the palette. Should I do a unicorn? What do you think? Or I'll do camel. Oh yeah, everyone loves a good camel, so I'll do this one. She is all packaged up and she's ready to go to the other side of Manchester to be tested. I really hope she's negative, guys. Like, I can't tell you how much. I know before I was saying that I'm really, really excited, and yes, like so excited, but also like really, really scared at the same time. I feel like if there is asbestos present, I will feel so personally responsible because I was the person that made you buy this palette. So like, the more I think about it, the more nervous I get, but this has to be done. So we will see, guys. I'll let you know when I have the results.